we offer them a comprehensive array of products and services. Our team's professional experience allows 3D Corporate Solutions to create, produce, and manage all aspects of pet food ingredients for each unique partner's specific needs.
Grand Tire offers quality car, truck, light truck, and farm tires at competitive prices with fast, friendly service. Grand Tire carries BF Goodrich, Mastercraft, and others. They feature 4 convenient locations in southwest Missouri, including 20th and Maiden Lane in Joplin, Old Highway 37 in Cassville, Jefferson and Church in Aurora, and 408 East Commercial on Highway 37 in Pierce City. Get your new tires today at Grand Tire.
Lady Cup basketball brought to you by Race Brothers Farm and Home Supply, family owned since 1971. Andy Brandt Shelter Insurance, see him on East Highway 60 next to Remax Properties. 3D Corporate Solutions, 601 North 13th Street, and Grand Tire, 4 convenient locations including Pierce City, Cassville, Aurora, and Joplin. Continuing our visit with Josh Klein, Monett and Neosho. The Lady Wildcats are 3-3, and Josh, as you told me, they are a tall basketball team with Reagan McInturf at 6'1". They have Carly Ellick at 6'2", averaging a double-double. Rebounds will be huge tonight.
Yeah, keeping them out of the paint will be that'll be a tough task. They, with their size, and then they have a couple girls that can really stretch the defense out as well. With the Garrett girl, and so it'll be a tough task. We're going to have to really work hard and try to get them to 1 shot per possession.
Offensively, what do you feel like you can have some success with them tonight against their defense?
Well, I think, they like to press every once in a while. I mean, I think they'll press us. I think as long as we stay calm, I think that we haven't had an issue breaking the press. It's after we break it, we get in a rush. But I think transition could be good for us. I think they're bigger, but they're not the fastest team we've seen. So I think transition is key tonight.
We'll come back and wrap up our visit with Josh Klein after this break. You're listening to Lady Cub Basketball on MHSCubs.com.
Facilities in Monett and Cassville is an employee-owned company specializing in the building materials industry. Wintech's product lines range from vinyl and aluminum window systems to HVAC doors and commercial louvers. Our newest divisions consist of installation and testing services and logistics. If becoming a part of an employee-owned company is for you, feel free to stop by Wintech's Monett office at 201 Industrial Drive or go to wintechinc.com and click on the Careers tab. Wintech is an equal opportunity employer.
Since 1988, Nessel Road and Roberts Optometrist, a member of Vision Source, has been the leader and preferred provider of quality vision care products and personalized optometry services. Dr. Jerry Roberts, Dr. Michael Roberts, and Dr. Aubrey Roberts are committed to improving the quality of life of persons in your community through enhanced vision. Nessel Road and Roberts has 3 convenient locations: 5th and Cleveland in Monett, east side of the square in Mount Vernon, and Bridgeport Plaza on Highway 39 in Shell Knob.
At Industrial Machine and Engineering Company in Monett, we continually plan for the future with ongoing investments in machinery and software and other resources to continue to meet and exceed our customers' expectations. Skilled employees, modern computer numerical control equipment, and a dedication to meeting customer needs and expectations ensure quality while providing quick turnaround of required components. At IMEC, total quality is a commitment. Specializing in precision since 1982, IMEC, 1716 North 9th Street in Monett.
Are you having legal difficulties? Contact Randall, Mosry & Randall, attorneys at law at 405 East Broadway in Monett. With 70 years of combined experience, they specialize in criminal law, personal injury, family law, estate planning, real estate law, title company, business law, and work compensation. To improve your outcome, call Randall, Mosry & Randall at 235-8688. The choice of a lawyer is an important decision and should not be based solely on advertisement.
Lady Cup basketball brought to you by Wintech, an employee-owned company. Locations in both Monett and Cassville. Openings in both Monett and Cassville. You can apply online. Nessel Road and Roberts Optometrists, 3 convenient locations, Monett, Mount Vernon, and Shell Knob. How clear is your vision? IMEC Industrial Machine and Engineering Company, 1716 North 9th Street, and Randall, Mosry & Randall, attorneys at law, providing over 70 years of combined experience. Wrapping up our visit with Josh Klein, Monett and Neosho. Got some happy news from you and your wife. You guys are expecting your first child in a few months. Congratulations.
Hey, thank you. Yeah, it'll be an exciting time for us. Definitely, things will be changing for us right after basketball is over. Yeah. So end of April. Yep.
Well, good planning on that part. Not in the middle of basketball season for a due date, right?
Yes. Yeah. That's good on that part.
Well, a young team that will get better throughout the year. Already 2 wins this year. What's kind of some bright spots for you in these first 6 ball games with this young team, as you said, meshing the older kids with the newer kids?
Yeah, I think we're all playing really hard. I think Meredith Merriman's been a bright spot, and she needs to almost get more aggressive. I think she had 24 points in one half, and that was a lot to do to her teammates finding her. But she's kind of finding her way, and I think she'll be a good one. And as well as our other freshmen and our seniors, they're all they're trying their best. They're doing well. But yeah, Meredith's had a good season so far.
Kylie Wilson, 8 points and averaging 5 rebounds. And again, saw her during softball season. She's just very spunky, and she'll get after it on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, for her size, she surprises me for how well she rebounds on the offensive end. I know she had, I think, 5 or 6 offensive rebounds against Matt County. She's not very big, but she'll get in there and fight with the best of them.
Some of your returning players, Allison Inman and Sadie Camp, we remember from last year. And again, just so good to have those veterans back. Ariana Seeley saw a lot of time last year, and her play will be big at 6'1".
Yeah, I think tonight Ariana could be big, competing with those big girls in there, giving them another big body push against. And then, our seniors, they're always going to bring their defensive effort, and that's what we're going to need. That we might, Allison might have to guard a big girl tonight, in which she never complains. She'll do whatever we ask. She'll guard a point guard or guard a post. And then Sadie, she's really the last 2 games, I think she's 7 of 11 or 7 of 12 from 3-point line. So we need her to continue that. So they've been doing good.
Josh, thank you. Good luck tonight.
All right, thank you.
The head coach of the Lady Cubs, Josh Klein, will be back with the starting lineups in a minute on MHSCubs.com.
Bennett Wormington Funeral Home was established in 1946 on the foundation of personal, professional, and compassionate service to Monett and the surrounding communities. The mission of Bennett Wormington Funeral Home is to provide the highest quality of care to the families they serve. They are always available to sit down and discuss any needs you may have. Call 235-3141 or stop by Bennett Wormington Funeral Home at 216 2nd Street in Monett.
When you need professional electrical services for your residential, commercial, and industrial properties, contact Post Electric. You can also trust Post Electric to provide you with electrical solutions for your new construction project. You can rest easy knowing that we offer a 1-year workmanship warranty on all emergency service on all electric services. Our local family-owned and operated business has been proudly serving all of Southwest Missouri with locations in Branson and Monett. For a free estimate, call Post Electric at 417-846-7100.
In Southwest Missouri, agriculture is an important part of the economy. Freedom Bank of Southern Missouri is proud to be part of this industry. Freedom Bank has been providing farmers with loans since its inception in 1999. Many of their loan officers have agricultural experience to design a financing plan specifically to meet the individual farmer's needs. Let Freedom Bank show you what friendly, knowledgeable financial service is all about. Freedom Bank of Southern Missouri, banking on freedom for generations to come. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We are Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, and we're here for all of life's wins. Like when you get a new car, or new boat, or new driver, or when your son moves out but your mom moves in, or you find out you're expecting again, or when one rental property turns into 2, then 20, or you realize they're all in Tornado Alley. Life is full of life events. Make sure you have the right policy for each of life's wins.
See Lance Metlock, your Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent in Monett. And if you're in Missouri, he's got you covered.
Monett Lady Cup basketball on MHSCubs.com, brought to you in part tonight by Bennett Wormington Funeral Home at 216 2nd Street. Post Electric. Give Ryan Post a call, 417-846-7100 for all of your electrical needs. Freedom Bank of Southern Missouri, 7 locations throughout Southwest Missouri, including East Highway 60 in Monett. And Lance Metlock, Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance at 100 Chapel Drive. If you're in Missouri, he's got you covered. Mike McClure along with Hall of Fame broadcaster Dave Beckett. Great to have you with us here from Monett High School. Monett Lady Cubs and the Neosho Lady Wildcats. Monett coming in at 2-4, Neosho at 3-3. And Dave, as we visit with Josh Klein in the pregame show, rebounding is a key because Neosho is tall and athletic. They are going to be a handful tonight.
Going to be a handful. And another reason the Neosho Lady Wildcats going to be a handful for the Lady Cubs is because they're senior dominated, are the Lady Wildcats, where the Cubs are playing a lot of young players. Got a couple of seniors do the Cubs, but for the most part, it's a freshman dominated team. So hopefully the Cubs can kind of grow up against this veteran Wildcat team tonight.
Monett 4-2 could easily switch that around to, or 2-4 could easily switch that around to 4-2 with just a 7-point loss to Hollister, a 3-point loss to McDonald County, and just a 1-point loss to Pierce City. They'll start winning some of those closer games.
Yes, and there again, being a young team, sometimes you got to figure out how to how to win those close games. But Coach Klein, it feels like playing these young freshmen are here early to kick off the season. You're going to get better and better, and the athletic ability that these freshmen have, they will get better as the season progresses.
We'll take a break, come back and give you the starting lineups for the Lady Cubs and Lady Wildcats in a minute on MHSCubs.com.
At Glaus Family Dentistry, your oral health is our primary concern. Dr. Michael Glaus and Dr. Tandy Mulheron want to make sure your teeth stay healthy, function well, and look great. From regular cleanings and exams to advanced restorative treatments, all of your routine dental needs can be met right here at 800 Cleveland in Monett. Call 235-5155 Glaus Family Dentistry. We are your hometown dental team.
At Tyson Foods, we embrace the diversity of our team members, customers, stakeholders, and consumers, their unique backgrounds, experiences, thoughts, and talents. Everyone is valued and appreciated for their distinct contributions. Our team members' health and wellness is very important to us. We believe in helping our team members thrive inside and outside of the workplace. Check out TysonFoodsCareers.com. Tyson Foods Monett is an equal opportunity employer.
Friendly Tire at 703 West Highway 60 in Monett is proud to feature Yokohama tires. Yokohama's product line has expanded beyond its highly respected racing tires to include excellent all-season passenger car, crossover, SUV, and pickup tires, as well as all-terrain and mud-terrain tires. Check out the Yokohama Avid Ascend, the most advanced grand touring tire ever. Friendly Tire is open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturdays 8 a.m. to noon. Stop in today for great customer service.
Quick Draw Gun is your hometown gun store. Why drive hours when you can get the best prices and service right here at home? Quick Draw Gun is the most knowledgeable staff in the area. We'll make sure you get what you need with personalized service. Quick Draw Gun is open weekdays 9 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. and Saturdays 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Stop by 601 South Kyler in Monett or 468 Highway 76 in Cassville. Give us a call at 417-354-8633 and be sure to visit QuickDrawGun.com.
Monett Lady Cup basketball on MHSCubs.com, sponsored in part this evening by Glaus Family Dentistry at 8th and Cleveland. They are your hometown dental team. See what a difference it makes going to a family-owned dental practice. Tyson Foods Monett. Check out the website TysonFoodsCareers.com if you'd like to go to work for a Fortune 500 company. Friendly Tires, 703 West Highway 60, featuring Yokohama tires. Thank you to Mark and Nick Witt. And Quick Draw Gun, 601 South Kyler in Monett, 468 Highway 76 in Cassville, where they buy, sell, and trade. Starting lineup for the visiting Neosho Lady Wildcats under first-year head coach Daniel Durst, who last year was the assistant coach for the Neosho girls program. Prior to that, 3 years at Fairplay High School, the assistant coach for the boys team. Prior to that, 5 years at Dadeville, where he is the assistant coach for the girls program. The starting guards are Rain Harris, 5'7" senior, averaging 2 points. Second guard, Becklin Garrett, 5'9" sophomore, averaging in double figures at 12 points per game. The third guard, Malin Garrett, they are sisters, 5'7" senior. She averages 4 points per ball game. At the forward position, Reagan McInturf, 6'1" senior, averaging 7 points. And the center, Carly Ellick, a 6'2" senior, averaging a double-double, 18 points and 11 rebounds per ball game. So it's Harris, Ellick, Becklin Garrett, Malin Garrett, and McInturf for Neosho. Starting lineup for the Monett Lady Cubs for third-year head coach Josh Klein. They were 7-20 last year with no seniors on that team a year ago, just 2-21 2 seasons ago. The guards, Kylie Wilson, a 5'6" freshman, averaging 8 points and a team-high 5 rebounds. Second guard is Allison Inman, 5'8" senior, averaging 7 points. Third guard, Hallie Shane, 5'8" sophomore, averaging 4 points. The fourth guard is Sadie Camp, a 5'9" senior, averaging 7 points. And the forward is Meredith Merriman, a 5'10" freshman, averaging a team-high 11 points per ball game. Wilson, Allison Inman, Shane, Merriman, and Camp. The officials tonight, Mike Denbo, Mike Vining, and Chris Brandstetter. We'll have more pregame coverage from Monett High School after this break.
Architectural Systems Incorporated is a full-service forming, fabricating, finishing, and engineering company with locations in Monett, Aurora, and Granby. ASI is expanding. ASI views its employees as their most valuable resource and our extended family. We consistently strive to provide a workplace where our employees are valued and their performance shines, where leaders at all levels respect employees and provide the resources and time they need to do great work. Apply online at asi-mo.com/careers. Architectural Systems Incorporated is an equal opportunity employer.
The CPA Group offers services that give you freedom to be your best. Smart tax planning will make all the difference for your year-end tax preparation. We have extensive experience providing full-service tax, payroll, and accounting to small businesses, agriculture, and the farming industry. Our team of dedicated professional staff make payroll easy and worry-free. Get the services you need from the experienced professionals at the CPA Group, 217 4th Street in Monett, 83 South Main Street in Cassville, and 224 South Main in Mount Vernon.
Take the guesswork out when you're looking to replace your HVAC system or looking to install your heating, ventilating, and air conditioning system for new residential or commercial construction. Hire the professionals at Shane's Heating and Air, family owned and operated since 1946. They specialize in geothermal and conventional HVAC systems. They feature Trane products for conventional systems and Bosch for ground source systems. Call Shane's Heating and Air, 417-235-6183. In business for over 75 years.
Founded in 1961, Bass Equipment provides the world's most complete line of rabbit and small animal equipment. For over 60 years, Bass Equipment continues to be the most experienced and knowledgeable manufacturer in the industry. Visit their website, bassequipment.com, or call 235-7557. Bass Equipment proudly manufactures their products at 607 17th Street in Monett.
Monett Lady Cub basketball on MHSCubs.com, brought to you by ASI Architectural Systems Incorporated. Locations in Monett, Aurora, and Granby. Hiring at all three locations. Come start a new career at ASI. The CPA Group, 217 4th Street in Monett, 83 South Main Street in Cassville, and 224 South Main in Mount Vernon. Getting closer to tax season. Encourage you to use the professionals at the CPA Group for all of your tax and business accounting needs. Shane's Heating and Air, thank you so much to Marcus and Sander. They can be reached at 417-235-6183. 3 generations serving your heating and air needs since 1946. And Bass Equipment, 607 17th Street. Give Dustin Bass and his crew a call at 235-7557 for your rabbit and small animal equipment. Mike McClure, Dave Beckett back in Monett. Lady Cubs and Neosho tonight. The Neosho boys will be here in Monett tomorrow night to take on the Cubs. No broadcast of that. We will be back here on Friday when Monett will host Hollister, and then we'll have Saturday afternoon basketball from Webb City when Monett plays the Webb City Cardinals. Part of the Four-State Coaches Challenge. That'll be a 4:30 start from Webb City, and then be back here on Monday for the Lady Cubs and Spokane. If you're not seeing high school basketball, you're not trying very hard. Greenwood just had their 48 hours of basketball last weekend. Of course, blue and gold, pink and white tournaments coming up in a few weeks. A lot of great early season tournaments, and yes, we know it's winter, but we also know it's hot and heavy into basketball season. We're not too...
It finally got here.
It did get
and
here.
all you got to do is just look up and find the game. And I found a few already, but always can go to more. But tonight it's the Monett Lady Cubs and the Neosho Lady Wildcats here at Monett High School. And hopefully the Lady Cubs can play well as they open the season. Is this the first home game?
Second. Well, actually third. They had Sarcoxy and Aurora were both home games.
So it's the first broadcast that we've done from here.
Yes.
And if nothing else, come and check out the new bleachers that the Cubs have put in on the home side. Is bigger, wider, better.
I call that
more
chairback
room
seating, not
and,
bleachers.
And chairback. So come out and see how comfortable those are and enjoy a good ball game, hopefully.
So again, the east side, am I correct on my directions? This is
Yes.
east. That's on the east side. That is
north side.
North side. Brand new bleachers on that side, and on the opposite side, the chairback seats that were in just the middle section, now in all 3 sections. Basically, go and say 5 if you want to, but they are bigger seats, and you can clearly see that. And it's funny to kind of watch people come in that maybe didn't get to a volleyball match and go, this is the same gymnasium? Am I in the right seat?
Exactly. More leg room, more seat for your seat room.
Yes, that's right.
So it's just better all the way around and a lot more stable. So those other old chairbacks lasted a lot longer than I figured they would, and finally been replaced. So if nothing else, come out and check out the new chairback seats on the home side.
And if you're listening to us on MHSCubs.com, you also have the option of watching the game with our audio play-by-play underneath the video, and that is the YouTube channel Monett Cubs Live. We will do that for our home broadcast. We can see the schedule on MHSCubs.com. Very happy to add that feature. For the first time we have this for basketball season, so our home basketball broadcast on MHSCubs.com and the YouTube channel Monett Cubs Live. Please tell your neighbors and friends about that option. Monett and Neosho getting closer to the opening tap. We'll be back after this timeout on MHSCubs.com.
At Farmers Insurance, the Scott Smith Agency, we offer a wide range of auto, home, renters, commercial, and life insurance policies to help you meet your specific needs. We believe you should be covered for life's most unexpected moments. Let Scott Smith at Farmers Insurance in Monett help protect everything that you've worked so hard to achieve. Call Scott at 417-737-7444. Stop by and see him at 103 Cleveland in Monett. Don't forget to ask for the Cox Health and Jack Henry employee discounts. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
Families that play together stay together. At Play Power, we're a family of brands dedicated to enabling people of all ages to experience the power of play. Together, we're a world leader in producing premier recreation equipment, from commercial playgrounds to floating boat docks. We believe in providing fun, safe play solutions to our customers. Join us at Play Power on Highway 60 in Monett. Go to playpower.com, click on careers to see the current career job listings. Play Power is an equal opportunity employer.
Coast to Coast is proud to carry Steel equipment. We're proud that much of Steel's legendary gasoline-powered outdoor equipment, from trimmers to chainsaws, is built right here in America. Working as hard as you do to get the job done. Real Steel. Find yours at Coast to Coast, 500 South Kyler in Monett. A majority of Steel gasoline-powered units sold in the United States are built in the United States, from domestic and foreign parts and components.
Locally family-owned and operated since 1959, Vaughn's JDV Company is the leader in the Monett area in excavation work, including hauling and dozer work. They take this time to salute all student athletes. We appreciate the extra effort you put in, not only in the classroom, but in your particular sport, to be the best you can be every day. Best wishes from everyone at Vaughn's JDV Company, north of Monett on Highway H. Call Vaughn's at 235-7700.
For 50 years at Jimmy Mitchell Motors, my family has been dedicated to making our customers the best deal. We work to combine a low price with a great selection of quality vehicles and top-rated customer service to give you the best buying experience. Our focus is to make sure you're satisfied with your purchase. That's what's kept us in business for 50 years, and we're committed to continuing on that tradition. At Jimmy Mitchell Motors, we're serious when we say, nobody beats our deal.
Since 1987, Prime Cut at 101 East Cleveland in Monett has been a full-service meat market for the surrounding area. Owner James Thomas also provides catering service for any size group or gathering. Prime Cut has a large selection of meat, including pork chops, pork steaks, chuck roast, ribeyes, T-bones, fillets, and more. They slice roast beef, smoked turkey, and smoked ham for delicious sandwich options. Ask about the Prime Cut food truck for company parties or your local community event. Stop in today at Prime Cut in Monett.
Monett Lady Cub basketball on MHSCubs.com. Brought to you by Scott Smith, Farmers Insurance, 103 Cleveland, caddy corner from the Dairy Queen. Did you know Farmers offers discounts for employees of Jack Henry, Cox Health, teachers, educators, and much more. Play Power, 878 East Highway 60. Experience the power of play. Come work in a fun environment where they make playground equipment out at Play Power. Coast to Coast, thank you to Leonard Witt and his staff, located at 500 South Kyler, providing sales and service on their steel products. Vaughn's JDV, excavation and hauling work since 1959. Jimmy Mitchell Motors, 555 South Elliott in Aurora. Shop online 24/7, jimmymitchell.com. And by Prime Cut at 101 East Cleveland. Thank you to James Thomas. They provide, of course, ribeyes, steaks, fillets. They've got hams, they've got turkeys for your Christmas meals. They can smoke those hams or turkeys. They have the Prime Cut food truck available for your community event or for catering needs. Starting lineups being introduced by public address announcer Ken Gaspar. For the Monett Lady Cubs, Kylie Wilson, Allison Inman, Hallie Shane, Meredith Merriman, and Sadie Kemp. For Neosho, Rain Harris, Carly Ellick, Becklin Garrett, Reagan McInturf, and Malin Garrett. The Lady Cubs are averaging 45 points a game, giving up just 46. Neosho averages 57 while giving up 50 points per contest. The Lady Cubs 1-1 at home. The home win over Sarcoxy November 21st, 60-31. The home loss to Aurora in their ball game on December 9th by the final of 59-24. The 24 points, the fewest scored in a game by Monett this year. The 59 points, the most allowed by the Lady Cubs. In Neosho's last game, the win in the Carl Junction tournament as they took the consolation championship. They beat McDonald County 46-35. The 35 points, the fewest allowed this season by Neosho. Chris Brandstetter, the referee with the basketball. Mike Vining, Mike Denbo round out the three-man officiating crew. Monett will go from left to right as we are located across from the team benches. And as you're watching in the video on the Monett Cubs Live, we are at the top of the screen. Jumping center for Neosho, it's Carly Ellick. The Lady Wildcats, dressed in the black jerseys, will control the opening tap and shoot at basket left as we look on Monett in the home white jerseys. At the right elbow, it's Carly Ellick. Kicks it out high post to Reagan McInturf, who averaged 6 points a game last year, averaging 7 so far this year. Here is Rain Harris with the basketball. Gives it back up to Becklin Garrett. Here's a deflection and a steal by Hallie Shane. Shane in front court to, that's Allison Inman. Allison on the drive, banks it in and gets fouled.
Allison attacked the basket. Once she got down there and got close, she decided she was going to take it all the way in and score, which she did, and drew the foul.
Foul is on Malin Garrett, her first. Into the free throw line, Allison Inman, averaging 7 points a game. Free throw is no good as it bounces out. Neosho gets the rebound. So Monett an early 2-0 lead. Neosho with the basketball in front court. They work it left wing to Rain Harris. Waist-high right-handed dribble, now stops the momentum between the top of the arc and the gold block M on the floor. Now Harris gets it back from Garrett. That's Malin Garrett, the two Garrett sisters out on the floor. Here's a batted ball by the freshman Kylie Wilson and another steal by the Lady Cubs, this time by Allison Inman. Good job by Wilson.
Good job by the Cubs of playing the passing lanes and not allowing that inside feed to the post as the Cubs back on the attack, leading 2-0 here early.
Kylie Wilson with the dribble out near half court. The bounce pass goes to Sadie Camp, who's been hot from three-point range in her last 2 ball games, as you heard Josh Klein tell us in the pregame show. Camp cut off on the baseline, bouncing it to Shane. Allie's shot blocked by McInturf. She got it back. Top of the circle, Inman. Monett up 2-0. We played 90 seconds. Allison in the paint. The runner is good.
Allison again is able to penetrate and get in there and get an easy basket. Now then the Wildcats straddle the end line, which that's a turnover as they're throwing it in, and the Cubs will have the ball back underneath their own basket. A quick timeout by the Wildcats.
Not before Daniel Durst calls a timeout. 4-0 Monett. 6:24 to go in the first quarter. Back in a minute.
Don't let concerns about today's events derail your long-term financial strategy. Edward Jones, financial advisor Jim Haston, can help you stay on track. Give him a call at 417-235-8216. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Bruner Pharmacy at 321 Broadway in downtown Monett is a full-line pharmacy and Hallmark Gold Crown gift store serving Southwest Missouri for over 60 years. Our slogan at Bruner Pharmacy is caring for your health. Offering dependable, accurate, and caring service is our top priority, and your well-being depends on it. When you visit our store, you will be reminded of how helpful and friendly the hometown pharmacy can be. Call 235-3139 or stop in today.
Lady Cubs, Merriman missed a shot coming out of the inbounds, and now the Lady Cubs turn it over. Basketball to Neosho, so a 4-0 lead for Monett. Neosho with possession. At the high post, it's Rain Harris driving on Kylie Wilson. She'll give it up to Malin Garrett, whose shot hits the front of the rim and falls in.
First time the Wildcats have had a chance to get a clean look, and that allows the Wildcats to jump into a full court press.
Monett's going to see a lot of that. Merriman's pass almost stolen, grabbed by Kylie Wilson. Great bounce pass to Shane, who is hammered by Malin Garrett, and she'll go to the line for 2.
And I tell you, Kylie was the first time I've seen her play as a freshman, but a lot of things that it's hard to relate to a freshman, especially on the female side, is that bounce pass, and she's made 2 really nice bounce passes for the Cubs tonight. And She's playing with a lot of savvy for a freshman.
Hallie Shane, first free throw good. After the second foul on Malin Garrett, so she'll check out. And Courtney Thomason, a 5'9 junior, checks in for her. 5-2, Monett by 3. Next free throw by Hallie Shane, up and in.
The Cubs, of course, drop back into straight man pressure, no pressure at all, full court.
So second time, Monett with a 4-point lead. And a foul on the Lady Cubs on Kylie Wilson, her first. Kylie, a great season in softball, particularly in the pitcher's circle for Monett this past fall. Here's a block by Kylie Wilson. She just swatted the shot attempt by Becklin Garrett.
Didn't even have a chance to get out of her hand, hardly. It's almost like a jump ball situation, but Cubs back on the attack.
Sadie Camp, right wing, Kylie Wilson. 6'2", Monett by 4. Opening couple minutes of the first quarter. Air ball put up by Wilson. Tries to hustle to get her own rebound back, but instead beaten to the basketball by Neosho's Courtney Thomason. Kylie Wilson then comes up with a steal at the other end. She's played everywhere.
Cubs need to take advantage of these early turnovers by the Wildcats.
Inman, top of the circle, back to Wilson, left wing Sadie Camp, 3 ball in the air, no good, good look, didn't go. Kylie Wilson the offensive rebound and a pushing foul on Neosho.
And again, the Cubs just out hustling the Wildcats to the loose ball, and Coach Klein talked about that in the pregame, talking about how he felt like that the Cubs could out-quick the Wildcats, and thus far that's been the situation.
Foul on Rain Harris, her first. Here is Meredith Baldwin, 5'11 senior, checking in for Rain Harris. We're sponsored in part by Jim Haston, your Edward Jones representative, making sense of investing at 2nd and Broadway, and by Bruner Pharmacy. John, A.J., Gail Lynn, want to remind you the updated bivalent Moderna COVID-19 vaccine available, also immunization, flu shot, immunization for shingles, pneumonia, and others. They've been caring for your health since 1962.
Sadie Camp picks up the foul along the baseline there, and first foul against Sadie, and also first.
I knew there wasn't a player 5 up there, so it should have been 15.
That was a bit, yeah. I don't know what we've got. The official looking over there at the maybe a wrong number.
Well, that's not the official book, though. The official book's at the scorers table. Chris Brandstetter talking with Mike Denbo. Mike Vining holding the basketball. A technical foul on Neosho. And we will just assume it is a bookkeeping error.
Which is like the wrong number,
right,
or that situation. So
David didn't occur until when Meredith Baldwin checked in, so that you would assume that is the wrong number in the scorebook. So it's a 6-2 lead for Monett, 4:55 to go first quarter. And Hallie Shane will go to the free throw. I know in college basketball it is just a one-shot technical for an administrative error, if you will. And Hallie Shane with 2 points here in the first quarter. First free throw no good, and she will get one more. Got to put Monett up by 5. Free throw in the air, no good. So no damage done there. Monett will inbound at half court.
So the foul was on for the Wildcats as far as the technical is concerned.
I've got to go on the coach, I'm assuming, just administrative technical. So here is Shane. Finds Kylie Wilson, runner off the glass, too strong. Shane offensive rebound, has her shot blocked out of bounds. It'll still be Monett ball.
But again, the Cubs very aggressive to the offensive board that time. Kylie Wilson took the ball aggressively, missed it, and Shane was right there and put the ball back up and in, up. But the Cubs with the ball underneath their own basket.
Wilson to Merriman, goes up strong, missed it. Gonna hustle, get her own rebound back, kicks it back out to Sadie Camp. 2 subs holding at the table for Monett. Baseline shot is an air ball by the Lady Cubs, and then a foul on the rebound will go on Kylie Wilson. That will be her second.
And that's one of the things that Kylie's going to have to learn from, being that freshman that I've talked about, is she plays very aggressively, but sometimes that can work against you as far as being too aggressive. And now the 2 fouls, she's going to have to sit down.
Along with Hallie Shane. So Abby Inman, 5'8" sophomore, averaging 3 points per game in for Monett, and Callie Hohensee, a 5'7" freshman, averaging 5 points per ball game, checking in for the Lady Cubs. 4.5 minutes to go first quarter. Monett 6, Neosho 2, and possession to Neosho. Becklin Garrett at the elbow. That's Ellick driving on Allison Inman. Shot is up and in. Carly Ellick, averaging 18 points and 11 rebounds, gets her first 2. Monett still leading by 2 at 6-4. Here's the full court press by Neosho. Callie Hohensee across the timeline to Merriman. Finds Sadie Camp. Camp cross court to Allison Inman. At the left elbow for Monett. This is Abby Inman. Pass to Meredith in the middle of the paint. Kicks it back out to Sadie Camp for 3. Good.
All right. Merriman recognizing she didn't have the advantage inside, so she just put it right back out to Sadie, and Sadie knocks down her first 3 of the evening.
9-4, Monett by 5. In the lane, there's Ellick. Turnaround shot, no good. Who's going to hustle to get to that 50-50 ball? Neosho does, but they step out of bounds. Good effort by Meredith Baldwin, just momentum carried her foot out of bounds. So again, full court press by Neosho. Monett up 9-4, 3:40 left first quarter. Allison Inman trapped in backcourt. Lazy pass, nearly stolen by Thomason. But a foul will go on Thomason, her first.
Thomason knew what she wanted to do, but she just could not get there quick enough to stay away from the foul, and correctly called for her first foul.
We've had 7 fouls called in less than 5 minutes. We might be here a while tonight. 4 fouls on Neosho, 3 fouls on Monett. This is Allison Inman. At the point, Sadie Camp being guarded by Becklin Garrett. Playing catch with Callie Hohensee. Bounce pass to Abby Inman. Bouncing it to Sadie for 3, no good. Rebound to Neosho.
Got a good look that time, but just simply missed it, and the Wildcats back on the attack.
Top of the circle, McInturf. Left wing, Baldwin down to the baseline. Thomason, long-range jumper, air ball. Rebound to Merriman. Straight on 3, Allison Inman. Air ball, out of bounds to Neosho. Sub for the Lady Wildcats. Here is Rain Harris back in to replace Courtney Thomason. 9-4, Monett by 5, 2:45 left first quarter. Becklin Garrett will bring it across the timeline. The 3 in the air by McInturf, no good. Offensive rebound, Baldwin. Bouncing it to Becklin Garrett, runner in the lane, short. Offensive rebound, that's Ellick, puts it up and in.
Ellick goes to the offensive board, and she can just outreach everyone as far as being at 6'2", and was able to put the ball back up and in for the Wildcats.
Monett by 3. Baseball pass down to Allison Inman. Nice pass to Merriman, who missed the bunny. Rebound, Ellick. Here comes Rain Harris quickly in front court, pressured by Callie Hohensee. Top of the circle at Becklin Garrett into Ellick. 3 in the air by McInturf, no good. Long rebound to Becklin Garrett, out to Meredith Baldwin. In the paint, Ellick, bank shot, good. Man, she's got long arms.
She likes to catch the ball, take the dribble, and then turn to her left and put that right-handed shot up, and she knows where she's at on the floor. You got to give her that.
Monett's 6-point lead is down to, her 5-point lead is down to 1 at 9-8. Runner off the glass, short by Allison Inman. Offensive rebound, Merriman puts it up and in. And Monett calls for a timeout after the made basket, so we'll take a break with 1:24 to go first quarter. Monett 11, Neosho 8 on MHSCubs.com and the YouTube channel Monett Cubs Live.
Today is the day. After countless hours of research, cutting back expenses, and 9 months of anxiously waiting for her, today is the day you finally bring home your new car. It's also the day to protect her with an auto policy from Shelter Insurance. Our policies are competitively priced and include new car replacement coverage if anything were to happen to your new baby.
Ask Shelter agent Scott Thrasher about Shelter's competitive auto insurance rates.
Let's face it, buying and selling a home is stressful. Your real estate agent has your back whether you're a buyer or a seller. Agents have a fiduciary responsibility to their clients. They are legally obligated to put their clients' best interests first. Make the right choice and hire Crown Double K Realty as your real estate agent. Crown Double K Realty has been working with buyers and sellers in Southwest Missouri since 1984. Put their years of experience to work for you. Call 417-235-5231 or stop by their office at 825 East Highway 60 in Monett.
Lady Cup basketball brought to you by Crown Double K Realty, 825 East Highway 60, assisting buyers and sellers since 1984. Glenna Craft, the broker. Scott Thrasher, Shelter Insurance, 1001 East Broadway. Today is the day to discuss life insurance with Scott Thrasher. An 11-8 lead by Monett over Neosho. 32 seconds left first quarter. Chris Brandstetter, one of the three officials at the scorers table. And not exactly for sure what this is all about.
I don't think the music man is sure about either because there is a delay, but I think we're going to finally. No.
Mike Vining says, hold on.
Okay, it looks like the Cubs possibly going to a 2-3, but maybe it's just a matchup. No, they're still in the man defense.
They double team Ellick. Pass out to Rain Harris, guarded by Callie Hohensee. Harris, cross court to Meredith Baldwin. No one up underneath. She gives it on the baseline to Becklin Garrett. That's a blocking foul on Monett.
That's on Sadie. Could be a possibility of two fouls on Sadie, which it is. But I think that Coach Klein called that timeout, Mike, to make some adjustments on his defense and keep the big girl, Ellick, from catching the ball. Once she catches the ball, make sure she doesn't turn back to her left because that's where she's most comfortable.
Coach Klein bringing Kylie Wilson back into the game with her two fouls here late first quarter. Inside, the miss by Reagan McInturf. Kylie Wilson the rebound.
And Kylie immediately makes things happen, comes in and gets a rebound. Just got to stay away from the foul.
Ariana Seeley holding at the scorer's table. She'll provide some needed height for Monett tonight. She's listed at 6'1". Bounce pass to Kylie Wilson, top of the circle. 5 seconds to go first quarter. Allison Inman going to have to create something in a hurry, and Monett will not get a shot in the air to end the first quarter. After one in Monett, it's the Monett Lady Cubs 11, the Neosho Lady Wildcats 8. Back with the second quarter in 1 minute on MHSCubs.com.
When you need tree removal, stump grinding, topping and trimming, pruning, lot clearing, storm damage, or bucket truck services, contact Joe's Tree Service. Offering residential and commercial service, this family-owned and operated company is fully licensed and insured for your protection. They provide free estimates and friendly service. Let Joe help with all your outside needs. Contact Joe's Tree Service at 417-499-9284.
Monett Glass and Mirror can help you with your new project, remodel, or repairs. They provide solutions for your custom projects. Offering a wide variety of window selections for home, office, or business, they strive to help their customers find the perfect products to meet their needs. With years of experience and a reputation for standing behind the products they manufacture and sell, Monett Glass and Mirror has gained the confidence and trust of their customers. Exceptional service in auto, home, and commercial glass. Call 235-6018 or stop by 1600 Wellington Avenue behind Walmart.
Hey guys, this is Jamie with Jamie Lynn's in Monett, Missouri. Hey, as a mother of a couple boys still in school, I know how busy life gets, and that's why I'm here to make life easier for you. So if you are looking for a quick, fast, delicious homemade dinner, you check us out on Facebook. It's Jamie Lynn's Dinners to Go, or feel free to give us a call, 417-772-7211. God bless.
Family owned and operated by Mike and Christine Shanks, Monett Mufflers and More at 310 Central is the place to take your car or truck for repair work, including oil changes, alignments, heating and air conditioning, brakes, tune-ups, belts, hoses, shocks, struts, diagnostics, and more. Simply put, Monett Mufflers and More is honest, affordable, and will get the job done right the first time. Become a valued customer today. Call 235-6503.
Allie Shane gets a quick basket from Monett as we're underway in the second quarter. Lady Cubs match their biggest lead at 5 at 13-8. Long-range jumper by McInturf, no good. And Kylie Wilson, another rebound.
And Kylie Wilson on the assist down here to get Shane the easy basket in underneath.
Here's Callie Hohensee bouncing it to Kylie Wilson. Back to Hohensee. 3-ball in the air, no good. Who's going to get to that rebound? It goes out of bounds. I'm going to say off the hands of Neosho, so Monett will keep possession.
Wilson at the top of the key now, and so going to look inside, and looks like she's going to run the point for the Cubs.
Does a little bit of everything. Sponsored in part by Joe's Tree Service. They are licensed and insured. They provide free estimates. Meredith with a miss inside. Neosho the rebound.
Seeley.
Monett Glass and Mirror, one of our other sponsors. 1600 Wellington Avenue behind Walmart for auto, home, and commercial glass. Nice feed inside. The shot good by Becklin Garrett for her first 2 points.
Wildcats staying in that zone, 1-2-2 zone, and Cubs are getting some good looks. Just can't get the basket to go in. The ball to go in the basket.
Yeah. Allison Inman, nice pass down low. That's Seeley. Comes back out to Inman. The extra pass goes to Hohensee. Back to Inman, working that zone, stretching that 2-3 zone out a bit. Inside, Seeley got position and scores.
Seeley kind of got bumped a little bit, but she had the strength to go ahead and put it on up, and the Cubs maintained that lead, 15-10.
6 minutes left, second quarter. Harris from the left block missed it. Offensive rebound, a miss inside by Alec, a rare miss from close range, and Monett gets the rebound. Again, Monett Glass and Mirror, Jeff Lynn and his staff, 1600 Wellington Avenue behind Walmart. Jamie Lynn's dinner to go. See her Facebook page, which is simply Jamie Lynn's. She's a rare time she will not be providing dinner on Wednesday. She's doing catering for an event of over 800 people, so understand the need to not be two places at once when you're serving 800 dinners. Got dinner tonight, tomorrow night, Thursday night. I'll just tell you, great. Mississippi pot roast, mashed potatoes, sweet baby carrots, and rolls. Single, just $7. The single is $9. The double will feed 2 people, $17. Also got family, extended family. If you've not tried it, we encourage you to get those home-cooked meals at Jamie Lynn's. And again, see her Facebook page for the weekly menu. A over and back violation called on Allison Inman. That turnover gives it back to Neosho.
Allison a little bit nonchalant as she brought it across half court and then kind of just took a sidestep, and the half court line was right there and correctly called for back court, stepped on it.
Quinley DePoe now in. She wears 13. Neosho down 5. Monett with the lead. Neosho with possession. Here's an open 3 from McInturf. No good. The rebound to Callie Hohensee.
And I'm telling you, Mike, I look out there every time Neosho puts a shot up. I don't care who the Lady Cubs are guarding. They find somebody to box out in there, and that's why the Cubs are out rebounding this tall Wildcat team.
Seeley, Wilson, the extra pass to Allison Inman. Nice find of Kylie Wilson. Back out to Seeley, loose ball on the floor. Got a hell ball, possession to Neosho with a couple of subs coming in from Monett. It'll be Abby Inman back in along with Meredith Merriman. So we have the Inman sisters for Monett. We have the Garrett sisters for Neosho along with the Kennard sisters who have yet to come in.
And the Cubs going big with Meredith and Seeley in there at the time. So try to maybe continue to dominate the board.
15-10, Monett by 5, 4.5 minutes to go second quarter. Nice bounce pass on the right block. Shot is good by Ellick.
Cubs a little bit late getting there to the double team that time, and Ellick got a good look.
She has 8 of the Neosho's 12 points. Becklin Garrett and Malin Garrett have the other 4. Divided 2 apiece. The 3 is buried by Abby Inman. Abby Inman just shucked one and found the bottom of the net.
Didn't hesitate. She just went right back up, and then Garrett back at the other end and scores for the Wildcats.
Malin, not Becklin,
yes.
Malin, okay. 18-14 Monett. Lady Cubs at the point. Inman to Kylie Wilson, baseline jumper, no good. Offensive rebound, that's Abby Inman. Allison Inman to Seeley, trying to get position inside, puts it up, no good. Pretty good defense on her by McInturf, and Ellick the rebound.
Cubs got a good look, just didn't fall.
All the way to the basket. Becklin Garrett missed it. Ball goes off someone's foot, picked up by Alec. Turnaround jumper, no good. Rebound, Abby Inman, and it's a little wild in the paint sometimes.
That time everyone lost the ball and looked like a fumble
It
out
did look
there.
like a fumble. Abby Inman thought about the three. Couple dribbles along the right wing. Gives it up to older sister, Allison. Abby a sophomore, Allison the senior. Allison right baseline beyond three. Two-hander pass to Kylie Wilson. 15-footer. Good.
Wilson just stepped to the open spot right there and was hit with a nice pass and was able to knock down the 15-footer.
6-point lead, the largest for Monett. Low post Alec. Foul from behind on the Lady Cubs. Allison Inman, her first. Team fouls even at 4. Here comes Hallie Shane back in for Monett. Courtney Thomason back in for Neosho. And Autumn Kennard, 5'7" freshman. Her older sister Carly Kennard is a sophomore. Into Autumn Kennard, out of the left baseline, that's good for 3. Autumn Kennard hits the 3. That 6-point lead cut in half, now 20-17 Monett, 2:40 left, second quarter. Allison Inman, low post, that's Merriman, had her shot blocked, and here comes Ellick leading the break. She's going to dribble coast to coast, puts the shot up and in, and a foul. She says, I don't need a guard to bring it down floor. Good for her.
And Merriman picks up the foul after not getting the foul call on the other end, and sometimes you see that, but like you say, you could tell Ellick was going to shoot the ball as soon as she got the rebound on one end and took it all the way down, and not only shot the ball and made it, but drew the foul, missed the three-point try free throw.
First free throw attempt by Neosho. So Ellick already in double figures in scoring with 10 points. She averages 18 points, 11 rebounds, traveling violation on Abby Inman. So Neosho a chance to get their first lead. Monett scored the first 4 points. Neosho got to within 1 late in the first quarter at 9-8. Lady Cubs have had pretty much a 5-point lead since that time. Here's Thomason. Baseline drive, Rain Harris. Pull-up jumper, good. Rain Harris with her first 2. 21-20, Neosho with their first lead.
Defense gave up the baseline that time, and a nice 2-footer right there. Too easy of a shot for the Wildcats.
7 straight by Neosho. Kylie Wilson. Shane, 15-footer, good.
Cubs doing a good job of sharing the basketball. Made the extra pass that time.
Callie Honzi holding at the scores table. There's a great look inside to Ellick for the easy basket. Harris with the assist. Last 3 baskets have resulted in lead changes. A drive by Allison Inman. Foul on Neosho. Lady Cubs have 6 team fouls. That's on Rain Harris. That'll be her second. Thomason will check out. Back in for Neosho, Becklin Garrett. A minute 25 to go second quarter. Monett 22, Neosho. That scoreboard can't be right. It's 23-22.
Yeah, I think that's what I think it is.
Yeah. Inside Shane, back out Kylie Wilson. Wilson jumper right wing, short. Rebound fought for, got a whistle. Held ball, possession Monett. No, Neosho made a basket to go back up 23-22, and they've not put it up on the board. And I didn't see the basket get waved off.
That's what I've got.
Yeah,
and I think
Daniel Durst finally got the attention of the referee, Chris Brandstetter. I don't think you'll get any argument from Josh Klein. Glad I'm up here and not down there.
It's easier to second guess up here than, but I think we're not second guessing. I think you're right. It would be on Ellick down there.
They have kept the scoreboard the same.
Whenever she drove the length of the floor, that was the last 2, wasn't it?
Yeah, 3, 4, 5, 17, 18, 19.
There it went.
Okay, that's correct. And the Neosho fans that were here appreciate the
collective sigh of relief.
Yeah. Appreciate the mistake being corrected. And that mistake there by Carly Wilson. Ball was on her hands and she lost it out of bounds. So 1:09 left second quarter. Neosho a 1-point lead in the ball at 23-22. Malin Garrett drives all the way to the basket, missed it. Offensive rebound, Alec missed it, got it back, has it poked away, recovered by Autumn Kennard, and a steal by Kylie Wilson. Little too much time to hold for one shot. Kylie Wilson almost traveled, and she does travel.
A little bit of over-penetration there, but, you know, that's going to happen sometimes. And Cubs turn the ball back over to the Wildcats. The Wildcats with a 23-22 lead with 44.5 seconds to go in the first half.
Again, this much time, I doubt if Neosho holds for one shot. At the point, Becklin Garrett. Autumn Kennard, a nice pass to Alec, and even better pass inside to Becklin Garrett for two. Everybody collapsed around Carly Alec. That left Becklin Garrett wide open. 25-22, Neosho by 3, their largest lead of the first half. Final 20 seconds of the first half. Monett really needs to hold for one here. Pass intended for Merriman, out of bounds.
Good idea, just not a very good pass inside, entry pass to Meredith inside, and she couldn't go up high enough to get it.
Josh Klein started a substitute to get one of his players out with 2 fouls, didn't get it done. So if you're Monett, avoid a third foul here, especially for Kylie Wilson. Kennard, the runner. No good. It was blocked out of bounds, according to the referee, Chris Brandstetter. Sadie Camp back in for Monett. So with 5 seconds to go, second quarter, Neosho 25, Monett 22. Neosho to inbound underneath their own basket. The lob into Alec, nice catch, drives inside, shot is good. 14 for Alec as we will. Oh, the clock never started at 5 seconds after they inbounded the ball
now
to
it's
Alec.
running.
Wow. They're going to let the quarter expire. Josh Klein asking for maybe a second or two, but yeah, after the inbounds came to the Carly Alec, she took a dribble and then put the ball up and in. That clearly all took 5 seconds. So at the half, it is Neosho 27, Monett 22. We'll wait officially to make sure that the officials and score table and head coaches all in agreement here. Looks like they are. So 27-22, Neosho by 5 at the half. We'll take a look at the halftime stats in a minute.
Surprise someone special with flowers from Kay's Floral Affair and Gardens. Whether you want to convey encouragement, love, sympathy, or simply want to let someone know you care, Kay's has a wide array of bouquets to choose from, or they can put together something special just for you. Family owned and operated, Kay's Floral has the flowers, plants, candles, jewelry, chocolates, and beauty essentials to help you express yourself perfectly. Shop online at kaysfloralmonett.com, call 235-3095, or stop in at 712 East Cleveland in Monett.
At Advanced Jiffy Machine Products, we specialize in everything manufacturing. We are constantly expanding both building space and ideas to anticipate the needs of customers and stay ahead of the competition. Whether it's adding automation to increase capacity or modifying a current process, we always try to look ahead to utilize the newest technologies in order to maintain the very high level of quality and efficiency our customers have come to expect since 1979. Advanced Jiffy Machine Products, 9 North Industrial Drive in Monett.
Windmill Ridge Golf Course is located at South Park in Monett, with the clubhouse located next to the Monett YMCA. This challenging 18-hole municipal facility is open year-round, weather permitting. The front 9 holes opened in 1940 as the original course, with tight, tree-lined fairways. The back 9 opened in 2002 and is a link-style, more open design. There are 4 sets of tee boxes to accommodate many different skill levels. To reserve your tee time, call 235-6076 or go online at windmillridgegolf.com.
Price Cutter is the proud exclusive retailer of Show Me Beef, Missouri's best, born, raised, and processed in Missouri. This new line of local USDA Choice Angus beef products features superior craftsmanship and consistency that you can find in some of the finest restaurants. Show Me Beef and Price Cutter. Local matters. Shop from the comfort of your own home and let us do the rest for you with Price Cutter Curbside. Order online, by phone, or download our Shop Price Cutter app. Fill your cart, reserve your time slot, pay online. Try Price Cutter Curbside today.
Monett Lady Cub basketball on MHSCubs.com. Brought to you in part by Monett Mufflers and More. Thank you to Mike and Christine Shanks. See them at 310 Central for your auto and truck repairs. They'll get the job done right the first time. They are honest, they are affordable, and strongly encourage you to go see Mike and Christine Shanks at Monett Mufflers and More. Kay's Floral Affair and Garden, 712 East Cleveland. Make Kay's your first choice for Christmas flowers. Has the large gift shop, and Kay Wroblewski, the longtime florist in the Monett area. Advanced Jiffy Machine Products, 9 North Industrial Drive, serving the area since 1979. The Windmill Ridge Golf Course, see their website, windmillridgegolf.com. And Price Cutter, located at 2150 East Cleveland, celebrating 55 years in the Ozarks. Local matters. Mike McClure, Dave Beckett back in Monett. Got an entertaining girls high school basketball game tonight. Monett led 11-8 at the end of the first quarter, but Neosho kind of dominated the second quarter as they outscored the Lady Cubs 19-11. That 3-point deficit now a 5-point lead, and Neosho's Carly Ellick was a big reason for their comeback in the second quarter.
Yeah, 14 points in the first half out of those 27, and Wildcats know what the bread and butter is, and that's Ellick. Get it inside, and she's pretty good about knowing where she's at on the floor, putting the ball off the glass, or just a little finger roll inside. But Cubs there in the first quarter did a fairly decent job, kind of held her back to 6 points in the first quarter, but she catches the ball and she likes to go to the left, and Coach Klein has tried to tell the Lady Cubs that anytime she gets the ball, need to double team her and keep her from going to the left, but still been very successful has Ellick. But on the other side of the ball, the Cubs have been doing a pretty good job of fundamentals and doing a good job of hustling and just simply out-quicking the Wildcats, but Cubs still need to work on their shooting. That's been a problem for the last 2 to 3 years, and Cubs have had some good looks in there, just can't quite get the ball to fall, but got to keep shooting to get them to go.
27-22, Neosho by 5 here at the half. Scoring for the Lady Wildcats, Carly Ellick with 14 points. Malin Garrett has 4. Becklin Garrett has 4. Autumn Kennard with 3. Rain Harris with 2 points. For the Monett Lady Cubs, Hallie Shane leads the way with 6 points. Allison Inman has 4. Sadie Camp with 3. Abby Inman 3. Kylie Wilson 2. Meredith Merriman with 2. Ariana Seeley with 2 points. Foul difficulty for Monett. Kylie Wilson and Sadie Camp, both with 2 fouls. And for Neosho, Rain Harris and Malin Garrett with 2 fouls apiece. At the half, Neosho 27, Monett 22. Back with more from Monett High School after this timeout on MHSCubs.com and the YouTube channel, Monett Cubs Live.
Jack Henry is a well-rounded financial technology company that strengthens connections between financial institutions and the people and businesses they serve. Jack Henry provides technology solutions to enable clients to innovate faster, strategically differentiate, and successfully compete while serving the evolving needs of their account holders. We empower clients with people-inspired innovation, personal service, and insight-driven solutions that help reduce the barriers to financial health.
Since our founding in 1964, K Concrete has always been committed to personal customer service and a high-quality product, and that tradition continues today. Family has always been at our core, and that's how we take care of our neighbors as part of our extended family. As a proud supplier of ready-mix concrete, K Concrete serves Southwest Missouri with dependable customer service and a family philosophy. From dairy farms to driveways, patching to parking lots, we specialize in reliable ready-mix, all delivered where and when you need it.
Our vision at Schreiber Foods, to do good through food. We recognize our responsibility to do good in the world and are driven to make a difference for our partners, our business, our customers, and our communities. At Schreiber Foods, we build lasting relationships based on collaboration, commitment, and trust. We're exceptional at the things that matter most: food safety and product quality, operational excellence, customer brand leadership, developing our people, and making Schreiber Foods an awesome place to work.
It's more than just a women's clothing store at Peppers & Company in downtown Monett. For more than 25 years, owner Linda Sitton has not only featured women's apparel from petite to plus sizes, but also a huge selection of accessories, jewelry, shoes, and purses with many designer brands to choose from. For the area's largest selection of up-to-date fashions and accessories for the gal on the go, hurry in to Peppers & Company at 416 East Broadway in Monett for friendly, personalized service.
Monett Lady Cub basketball on MHSCubs.com, brought to you by Jack Henry, prioritizing openness, collaboration, and user centricity. K Concrete, a proud supplier of ready-mix concrete. The partners of Schreiber Foods Monett, their vision to do good through food. And Peppers & Company, 416 East Broadway, for fashions and accessories for the gal on the go. 27-22, Neosho by 5 as we get set to start the third quarter. Neosho will be hosting Springfield Glendale on Thursday. Monett will be at Lamar on Thursday, and then the Lady Cubs are back home Monday to host Spokane. That'll be our next girls broadcast. We will have 2 Monett boys basketball broadcasts later this week. On Friday night, Monett will host Hollister here at the high school gym. Pregame at about 7 o'clock. And then Saturday, Monett will play at Webb City against the Cardinals. That'll be around a 4 o'clock pregame and a scheduled 4:30 tip at the Cardinal Dome. Here, Neosho leading the Monett girls by 5, 27-22. Third quarter coming up next.
Order Ahead is available at Sonic drive-ins around the country. Make sure you're using the latest version of the Sonic app from the Apple App Store and Google Play Store. When prompted, allow the Sonic app to access your device location to find Sonic drive-ins near you that support Order Ahead. Browse the menu, customize your order, add items to your bag, pay for your order using a credit card or a Sonic gift card, then select the pickup time. Order Ahead will put you first in line every time at Sonic Drive-In at 9th and Cleveland in Monett.
With a limited number of homes in the current market, you need an agent with the right connections, technology, and strategies to achieve your home buying or selling vision. You can rest assured that Sam and Becky Green at RE/MAX in Monett are the right agents for any level of service in any market condition. Sam and Becky have extensive knowledge of the Monett area and can help you find the right home for you or the right buyer for your home. See them at 855 Highway 60 in Monett or call 235-2200.
Home maintenance, yard projects, grilling or relaxing outside. Whatever you're doing, your neighbors at Monett Ace Hardware have what you need. Located inside Price Cutter, our expert associates have the know-how you need to get any job done right. Ace is the place where you'll find help in every aisle. Your local Monett Price Cutter pharmacy offers free delivery or curbside pickup with your prescription order. We make it fast, easy, and convenient for you. We also offer vaccinations such as COVID-19, shingles, pneumonia, and influenza. Stop by and talk to your local Price Cutter pharmacist for more information.
As the premier 100% employee-owned leader in post-frame manufacturing and construction, Morton Buildings has completed nearly 500,000 buildings across the United States. Whether you need a garage, hobby shop, or energy-efficient home, we can create a building that's attractive and easy to maintain. Morton can construct the ideal building for your farm operation with plenty of usable, versatile storage and workspace. Stop by Morton Buildings on South Highway 37. Call 235-7804. See their website, mortonbuildings.com.
Lady Cub basketball brought to you by Sonic Drive-In, 9th and Cleveland and Monett. Download the Lady Sonic mobile app. Looking for a Christmas gift ideas? How about loading up a Sonic card and to be used anytime? RE/MAX Properties, 855 East Highway 60, Sam and Becky Green. The brokers, don't forget to download the free RE/MAX app. And Morton Buildings, South Highway 37. See their website, mortonbuildings.com. Quick whistle, a hell ball on the loose ball. This time the arrow goes to Neosho.
Cubs trying to get it into Merriman that time, and bounce pass was a little bit late. Tied up, and the possession arrow in favor of the Wildcats.
A full court pressure by Monett. Here is McInturf. On the left wing, the three by Becklin Garrett. Rattles out. Rebound batted around, grabbed by Kylie Wilson. Allison Inman will bring it across the timeline. Monett trailing by 5, 27-22, 45 seconds into the third quarter. This is Sadie Camp, who averaged 8 points, 5 rebounds a year ago. Pass intended for Hallie Shane, overthrown and stolen by McInturf. All the way to the basket, Becklin Garrett, bouncing it to Rain Harris. Top of the arc, McInturf straight on 3, bounces out. Rain Harris tying up Sadie Camp on the rebound, but the arrow favors Monett.
Cubs need to take care of the basketball a little bit better. Coming out of the second half, down 5. You can't let the Wildcats extend that lead as the Wildcats jump back into that full court pressure.
Kind of like a 1-2-2, three-quarter court press. Monett still in backcourt. Kylie Wilson still in backcourt. Going to have to hurry. Kylie does not beat the 10-second count.
Cubs were measuring the passes, but took too long to take the tape measure out to see or to check the stopwatch and correctly call for a 10-second violation.
So the turnover back to Neosho. Neither team has scored here in the third quarter. We played about a minute and a half. Bounce pass to Becklin Garrett. Tries to get free. Extra pass into Ellick, who scores.
There again, Ellick looked like she was in underneath the basket a little bit too far, but was able to manufacture a shot and get it to go down.
So a run of 8 straight for Neosho and a Monett turnover. Monett had a 22-21 lead late second quarter, and Neosho's reeled off 8 straight, and they've got their largest lead of the basketball game at 7 with 6:15 left in the third, and we'll see if Neosho takes advantage of the Monett miscue. Rain Harris still in backcourt. Pass across the timeline to Becklin Garrett, and Garrett lost it. This is going to go off the hands of Ellick out of bounds.
Good play by Meredith that she was able to overcome a 2-on-1 situation in favor of the Wildcats and force the Wildcats to turn it over. And again, another
bad. Go ahead. Just a bad pass by Allison Inman into a bunch of black jerseys. Here's a foul line jumper by Becklin Garrett, no good. Hustling to get the rebound will be Rain Harris as it got batted around again. Harris, feed inside, and basket again good by Carly Ellick.
You don't have to ask if the Wildcats know where Ellick is, as they turn and look for her and makes herself available.
10 straight Neosho points for a 9-point Neosho lead, and the ball nearly stolen by Neosho. They knock another pass out of bounds.
Wildcats come out and been the aggressor here in the third quarter here early, and Cubs are kind of taking a step back, so to speak, and got to be aggressive, just as much aggressive as the opposition is.
Monett came out great to start the first quarter, led 11-8 after one. Another bad pass by Monett and a steal by Malin Garrett. Long pass, slightly underthrown, stolen by Kylie Wilson. That was intended for Carly Ellick. Kylie Wilson quickly in front court. 5 minutes to go, third quarter, 31-22, Neosho by 9. Monett with the ball. Top of the circle, Allison Inman. Wanted to go to Shane. That's deflected out by Neosho. Neosho's last winning season, 2017-18, when they were 16-9. Same thing for Monett, 2017-18 season. They were 14-9. Before that, Monett had not had a winning season in girls basketball until the 2010-2011 season when they were 18-6. The last district title for Neosho back in 2009. Callie Hohensee in for Monett, replacing Hallie Shane. Inbounds to Kylie Wilson, to Hohensee. Hohensee still with a dribble, still the right-handed dribble. Bounce pass to Allison Inman. Back out to Hohensee. Allison Inman all the way underneath the basket, put it up, no good. Neosho the rebound.
First shot of the second half that the Cubs have attempted.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, the other times they've been turning it over, have the Cubs.
Harris thought about the three. Nice pass inside to Ellick for the basket. Timeout, Monett. Ellick has dominated the third quarter. She has all 6 of the Neosho points since halftime. It's 33-22. Neosho by 11 on a 12-0 run. 4:23 left in the third quarter. Back in a minute.
Whether you're looking for beautiful flowers or unique one-of-a-kind gifts, stop by Bernie's Floral and Vintage Gardens in Monett. Bernie Craft invites you to come and see her selection of silk arrangements, fresh florals, indoor plants, custom designs, and more. She offers free delivery to Monett Funeral Homes and Monett Nursing Homes. Call 235-3478 or stop by Bernie's Floral and Vintage Gardens, 775 Chapel Drive, just south of the Monett Speedway.
T-Shirt Snob in Monett is a full family boutique offering ladies, men's, juniors, and children's clothing and shoes. See their selection of jeans including rock and roll denim, Can-Can, Judy Blue, and Huey. Don't forget about the new arrival of Gypsy Jazz shoes for women and a large selection of maternity and infant clothes. T-Shirt Snob is located on the corner of Dairy and Kyler in the same building as State Farm, with the entrance off Dairy Street. See their Facebook page for updates on merchandise information.
Lady Cub basketball brought to you by Bernie's Floral and Vintage Garden, 775 Chapel Drive, south of the Monett Speedway. If looking for unique Christmas gifts, go see Bernie's Floral and Vintage Garden. A large selection out there at her shop. And the T-Shirt Snob at Dairy and Kyler Street. The entrance is off of Dairy Street. They were in the same building with Jim Reed, the State Farm agent. Jim has moved to a new office, so the T-Shirt Snob expanding into the insurance office as well. Huge inventory, lots of items in addition to much more than just T-shirts and sweatshirts. Go see the Chapmans at the T-Shirt Snob. Monett down 33-22 coming out of the timeout. 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Monett yet to score in the third. Camp will miss the three, and the defensive rebound to Rain Harris. 6 straight in the quarter, 12-0 run overall by Neosho. Jumper by Thomason, barely hit the rim. Offensive rebound, Ellick puts it up and in. She's got 22 points.
And probably has missed about 2 shots the entire time because they're 2-footers. She's in there. You got to give her credit. She's around the ball, around the basket, and as the tallest player on the floor, that's what you want.
She's got all 8 of the Neosho points since halftime. Neosho by 13, their biggest lead of the evening. 3:24 to go in the third. Bounce pass nicely done to Merriman. She missed it, but is fouled. Good pass that time from Hohensee. Foul is on Malin Garrett. Will be her third. First team foul on either team here in the second half. Meredith Merriman to the free throw line. Had a double-double, 27 points, 10 rebounds against Verona in the Crane tournament. First free throw was good. Older brothers Wes and Harrison, both football players at Northwest Missouri State in Maryville. Harrison here tonight. Merriman with one more. Free throw good.
So the Cubs finally score on the 2 free shots by Merriman.
So no field goals yet for Monett here in the second half. But that stops the 14-0 run for Neosho. Rain Harris tied up. Possession, Lady Wildcats. Neosho at 3-3. Won at Lamar. Lost by 3 at home to Seneca. Lost by 2 at Clinton. Lost to Carl Junction in the CJ tournament. Beat Mount Vernon 66-38 in the CJ tournament. And then beat McDonald County 46-35. Here's Harris inside, gets free, put it up too strong. Rebound batted out of bounds by Monett's Allison Inman. Possession still Neosho. Monett's home opener, they beat Sircoxie 60-31 in the Crane tournament. Lost to Hollister by 7, lost to Pierce City by 1, beat Verona by 15. Lost at McDonald County by 3 in the Big 8 conference opener, and then lost to Aurora 59-24 last Friday. A bank shot inside, good for McInturf. Her first 2.
And the only reason she got that was because Alex over there on the bench getting a respite.
Lob pass batted up in the air and stolen by McInturf. Well, the turnovers mounting up for Monett. Here's a traveling violation on Rain Harris. Lady Cubs get it back. 2:34 left, third quarter. Neosho 37, Monett 24. Now Rain Harris checks out. Alec back in. That wasn't a long stay on the bench.
No.
Sadie Camp into Allison Inman. See if Monett can get their first field goal of the second half. They have just 2 free throws. Camp, Merriman, right wing, Callie Hohensee. Back on top to Sadie Camp. Hohensee, 3 from the right wing, too strong. Rebound goes to Alec.
An open shot that time for the Cubs. So did not turn it over, at least got a shot at the basket.
3 from the right wing, won't go for Thomason. Kylie Wilson the rebound. Neosho was 8-19 last year, off to a 3-3 start this year. Inman's pass over the head of Merriman out of bounds. For the Lady Cubs, Abby Inman and Ariana Seeley back in.
Checking in for the Lady Cubs, number 2, Abby Inman, and number 22, Ariana Seeley.
2 minutes left, third quarter. Monett was down by just 5 at the half, but they've been outscored 10-2 here in the third quarter. And trail by 13. And a pass out of bounds as Thomason wanted to go to Baldwin, and Baldwin was looking the other way.
I wanted to go to the official, which it was, and the official was open.
Mike Denbo didn't want it.
Throws it out of bounds.
Full court press by Neosho even after the turnover. Monett across the timeline. Abby Inman. Camp with a nice drive on the baseline, finding Seeley. Seeley bumped, back out to Wilson, straight on three, no good. Rebound to Ellick. Ellick already 22 points tonight. 1:20 left, third quarter. Neosho by 13 with possession. Baldwin. Here's entry pass into Ellick. Shot is up and good.
Double team came, but a little bit too late, and Ellick just simply turned to her left, made the shot.
Neosho by 15, adding to their largest lead. 1 minute left, third quarter. Sadie Camp. Nice pass to Seeley, who is fouled. It's on Becklin Garrett, her first. Ariana Seeley to the charity stripe. No fouls on Monett here in the third quarter. Just 2 on Neosho. Seeley's first, no good. Rain Harris back in for Neosho. And for the first time, we'll see Maddie Olson. Maddie down there at the bottom. Well, got cut off there by the line. 35, Maddie Olson. Wilson will check out. Hallie Shane back in. One more free throw for Seeley. Averaged 6 points and 7 rebounds last year. Free throw is good. Seeley with 3 points. So again, in this quarter, all Monett has is 3 free throws, no field goals. 39-25 Neosho, double dribble violation on Becklin Garrett.
Down inside a minute, in fact, 48 seconds to go in the third quarter.
Appreciate everyone listening on MHSCubs.com, also watching on the YouTube channel, Monett Cubs Live. 42 seconds now remaining in the third. Lady Cubs get it across half court. Allison Inman, right side Sadie Camp, thought about the three, covered up by Becklin Garrett. At the elbow, it's Shane, nice bounce pass into Seeley, bank shot no good. Rebound Ellick. Neosho not acting like they want to hold for one shot. Now Daniel Durst yells out to his team to back it out. Right elbow, Olson. 3 in the air by Becklin Garrett, good. Becklin Garrett with her first 3. She has 7 points. 6 seconds to go in the quarter. 42-25 Neosho. Rain Harris fouling Seeley. Third foul on Harris. Neosho has outscored Monett 15-3 here in the third. And Josh Klein going to call for a timeout. 3 seconds left in the third. 42-25 Neosho. We will be right back.
A multiple Gold Cup winner as Missouri's best small daily newspaper, the Monett Times is your most trusted source for local news. For up-to-the-minute news and information, visit their website, monett-times.com, or follow them on Facebook and Twitter. Call 417-235-3135 to purchase a subscription or place a classified ad, or stop by the Monett Times office at 801 North Lincoln. The Monett Times, your hometown area newspaper since 1899.
Hey, we are sponsored in part by the Monett Times, and our congratulations to Lisa Kraft. She has become the new owner of the Monett Times. Kyle Troutman, the new owner of the Cassville Democrat. Great to have both of those papers locally owned once again. Monett to inbound, 3 seconds left in the third quarter, and was that a deflection by Neosho off the inbounds pass from Abby Inman? I think so, yeah. Going to call it a deflection, so now it'll be Abby Inman inbound at the opposite end of the Monett bench. They kept the clock at 3.1. Didn't take 1/10 of a second off. Yeah, no. Who can get open and get a shot in the air? It comes to Sadie Camp, throws one up, no good. At the end of 3, Neosho 42, Monett 25 on MHSCubs.com.
If you get overwhelmed by all the flooring choices, let the professionals at J&J Floor Covering provide their expertise in guiding you through the process. J&J carries name brands like Shaw, Mannington, Mohawk, Armstrong, and others. Do you prefer carpet, vinyl, ceramic tile, or the popular LVT luxury vinyl tile? Let J&J's friendly staff provide personal attention and outstanding customer service. J&J Floor Covering, 816 East Broadway in Monett, a little store with big savings.
More and more people are making the drive to Monett Rental and Sales, located 3 miles east of Monett on Business 60, just past the bridge. Family owned and operated, they have a large selection of contractor tools and equipment, lawn and garden equipment, do-it-yourself tools, backhoes, pumps, skid loaders, compressors, trailers, lifts, concrete tools, welding and cutting, and much more. You'll find it all at Monett Rental and Sales. Call David or Tony at 236-0308.
Come sample the freshness and flavor of contemporary Asian cuisine at Lai Asian Buffet and Dining, 601 Bridal Lane behind Walmart in Monett. Order from the menu including sushi or get fresh buffet that includes Monett's best cashew chicken, fried rice, egg rolls, salad bar, dessert, and many other selections. Call ahead at 235-3568 and use their convenient pickup window for carry-out orders. For lunch or dinner, you'll always enjoy your dining experience at Lai Asian Buffet and Dining.
Mike McClure, Dave Beckett back in Monett, starting the fourth quarter. Neosho with a 17-point lead at 42-25. The Lady Wildcats outscored Monett 15-3 in the third quarter. Monett held to just the 3 free throws. Sadie Camp with it in front of the Monett bench, looking for an open teammate. Bounces it to Allison Inman. She avoids the double team. Back to Sadie Camp. Good defense by Neosho.
Neosho been much more the aggressor here in the second half than they did in the first.
Kylie Wilson finds Sadie Camp for 3. No good. Alec the rebound. Kylie Wilson, great hustle. Coming from behind, knocks that out of bounds off the dribble by Alec.
Makes things happen, does Kylie, and that time she hustled back and at least knocked the ball out of bounds to keep a fast break situation from occurring for the Wildcats.
Sponsored in part by J&J Floor Covering, 816 East Broadway, the little store with big savings. Monett Rental and Sales, located 3 miles east of Monett on Business 60. And Lai Asian Buffet and Dining, the home of Monett's best cashew chicken, 601 Bridal Lane behind Walmart. They've got that convenient pickup window. Got the order 235-3568 if you'd like to order ahead. Neosho will turn it over. Monett with the basketball, down 17, 7:15 to play. We'll be back here in 1 week. Monett will host Spokane. We'll have Monett boys basketball on Friday night and Saturday this week. Friday, Monett hosting Hollister at about 7:30. Saturday, Monett at Webb City at 4:30. Bounce pass to Kylie Wilson. 18-footer up, no good. Rebound to Becklin Garrett. Becklin Garrett quickly in front court. Yeah, Monett looks like a totally different team from what we saw in the first half to the second half.
Yeah, first half very much the aggressor, second half pretty passive, and Wildcats now calling a timeout.
We'll take it with head coach Daniel Durst. 42-25 Neosho, 6:40 left fourth quarter. Back after this.
The Monett Athletic Booster Club is growing and they want you to help. The Booster Club operates to support all Monett High School Cubs and Lady Cubs athletic teams by providing monetary support, volunteer support, and promoting team spirit. Their efforts reach out to all Monett High School athletic activities in an unbiased way. Your help, whether financial or by volunteering your time, is greatly appreciated. To become an active member in the Monett Athletic Booster Club, contact the high school office.
For the area's best choice for custom picture framing, it's the Frame Shop, inside LaDonna McVeigh Photography Studio, just south of the Monett football field on 13th Street. Choose the perfect frame for photography, art, diplomas, jerseys, memorabilia, shadow boxes, and much more. You'll be amazed at the selection of picture frames in every style, color, shape, and size. Call LaDonna at 417-393-8151 or stop by the Frame Shop in Monett.
Sadie Camp getting a basket for Monett coming out of the break. It's 42-27. Neosho still the big lead. Then the Lady Cubs commit a foul at the other end of the floor. Meredith Merriman picks up her second. And I believe, is it Avon Blair? Yeah, who just checked in, a 5'5 sophomore, going to the free throw line for the first time tonight. Misses the first. It's just the second free throw attempt for Neosho. They're 0 for 2. Monett, 5 for 9 from the foul line. Second one also no good. Rebound to Monett. 6:19 left. It's been all Neosho here in the second half. Up by 15, Monett with the basketball. Screened by Merriman, freeing up Sadie Camp. Camp, top of the circle, Callie Hohensee. Goes back to Camp, thought about the three. Couple of dribbles, now switches to the left hand, back to Hohensee. Man-to-man defense by Neosho. Here's Merriman getting free back door and banks it in.
And a nice look by Kylie Wilson. Looked inside and found Merriman.
4 straight by Monett. Ellick at the free throw line, right side to Malin Garrett. Back inside, the miss by Olson. Out of bounds, it'll stay Neosho basketball, and 5 subs coming in for Neosho. Autumn Kennard, Meredith Baldwin, Courtney Thomason, Carly Kennard, and Reagan McInturf all back in. And Monett substituting as well. Abby Inman, Hallie Shane back in for Monett. Off the inbounds, McInturf. Thought about the three, fires up the three, left it short. Rebound off the hand of Kylie Wilson out of bounds, so Neosho will keep it.
Cubs got the Wildcats to miss, but just could not corral the rebound. And maybe a little bit premature here for the Wildcats as far as a line change and bringing in, but we'll see. The Cubs need to take advantage, maybe create some turnovers and score quickly.
Thomason trying to go down low to McInturf, saves it back in to Thomason. Pass through the hands of Autumn Kennard and stolen by Kylie Wilson. Hallie Shane will get the basketball over to Hohensee. And a foul in backcourt, I think. Yep, a reach-in foul on Thomason, her second. Sponsored in part by Monett Rental and Sales, located 3 miles east of Monett on Business 60. Lili Asian Buffet and Dining, 601 Bridle Lane behind Walmart. The Monett Athletic Booster Club. And by the Frame Shop, located inside LaDonna McVeigh Photography. LaDonna's beautiful photos and now the custom-made frames right there at the Frame Shop. 5 minutes to go, fourth quarter. Monett trailing 42-29. A Lady Cub turnover gives the basketball back to Neosho.
A little bit of frustration showing there by the Cubs as trapped over there in the corner and nobody was moving except just kind of had their hand up and tried to get it to a teammate, but no one there.
So Neosho not necessarily pulling the ball out with 4:47 to go, but a comfortable lead of 42-29. Pass intended in the low post for McInturf, poked out of bounds by Monett. Here comes Ariana Seeley, 6'1" junior back in for Monett. And can't play with 6, somebody will come out, that'll be Kylie Wilson. Sponsored by Cox Health. When you need care, it's not always easy to know where to go. Primary care, urgent care, a virtual visit. Our Care Finder tool at coxhealth.com can help. We'll point you to the care that's right for you. Off the inbounds pass to Carly Kennard. There's a foul on Monett. Seeley, the foul, her first. Carly Kennard to the free throw line. Looking for her first point. First free throw, no good. Neosho 0 for 4 from the foul line. 4:42 left. Monett with a 4-0 advantage here in the fourth quarter. Neosho yet to score in the fourth. Next free throw, too strong, off the back of the rim. Rebound to Ariana Seeley. So Neosho leaving the door open if Monett can get some buckets and get some stops. All the way underneath the basket, that's Shane, and a blocking foul on Neosho. That will go on McInturf.
Still only the 5th foul against the Wildcats, so still not shooting are the Cubs. Will have the ball underneath their own basket, will the Cubs. Now then bringing back the starters in is the Wildcat coach.
Ken Gaspar announced the foul on Ariana Seeley. It was 22, but it was 22 of Neosho, not 22 for Monett. So it's on McInturf, her first. Abby Inman to inbounds, finds Merriman, missed it. Rebound, Maylin Garrett. There's a held ball, possession Neosho.
Cubs again getting a good shot in, good look inside. Cubs need to take advantage of those. At least hit 50% of those. The Cubs not very good percentage at all in the second half.
Not in the second half. Low post, Becklin Garrett. Too far underneath the basket, kicks it back out to Malin Garrett. Back to Becklin for 3. No good. Offensive rebound. Good work inside by DePoe. Finds Rain Harris. Her shot is good. Rain Harris with 4 points. First 2 for Neosho in the fourth quarter. 44-29, Lady Wildcats by 15. And a reach-in foul on Neosho. 3. Actually, it should be 4 on Malin Garrett. 6th team foul. Allison Inman in for Monett. Sadie Camp back in for the Lady Cubs. 4 minutes to play, 44-29, Neosho by 15, Monett with possession. Mike Vining will hand the basketball to Allison Inman. Nothing open inside. Pass out near the scores table, chased down by Merriman. She'll find Sadie Camp. Skip pass to Abby Inman, runner in the paint, no good. Rebound goes to Ellick. Wonder how many boards she's got tonight.
Oh, she's had a nice game.
24 points coming off. She averages 18 points and 11 rebounds. 3.5 minutes to play. Rain Harris cut off by Merriman. Lob to Ellick. Jumper in the middle of the lane, good. She has 26. (46-29) Neosho. 3:12 left. Lob intended for Allison Inman. Pass slightly underthrown from Sadie Camp. Knocked out by Neosho. Lady Cubs at Lamar on Thursday. That's a Big 8 game. Home a week from today, hosting Spokane. That's our next girls broadcast. That can be touched by Sadie Camp.
That's
a double dribble. She went all the way back to the other baseline, which is fine off an inbounds pass. That's no over and back, but then she double dribbled.
She assumed it was going to be an over and back, and so
she stopped with the dribble, then picked up the dribble again.
Another unforced error by the Cubs.
Here's Becklin Garrett. Puts up a runner in the lane, no good. Blocking foul on Monett. 2 free throws coming up for Neosho. Foul is on Meredith Merriman, her third. 2 free throws for Becklin Garrett, who has 7 points on a 12-point per game average. First free throw, no good, and Neosho is 0 for 6 from the foul line. And here comes Jasmine Washington, a 6'1" freshman that you can tell is not done growing. And
yeah,
she is long already.
She just got that athletic look about her, and she comes in off the bench as a freshman, played some of that 2-quarter JV game, if you will, and in the ball game.
Becklin Garrett missed both free throws. Allison Inman rebounds from Monett. 2:50 to play in the game. Monett trailing 46-29. Kylie Wilson and Hallie Shane holding at the scores table. 3 by Abby Inman, no good. Becklin Garrett the rebound. Top of the circle, Becklin Garrett. At the right elbow, Jasmine Washington. Pass slightly underthrown. It goes out of bounds. They're going to say off the hands of Ellick. So Monett gets it back as Shane and Wilson back in. Monett led 11-8 at the end of the first quarter. Late in the second, they had a 22-21 lead, but then Neosho scored the last 6 points of the second quarter and the first, 8 points of the third to cap off a 14-0 run, and it's been all Neosho since then. Left wing, Hallie Shane. 2:20 to go. Monett down 46-29. Sadie Camp to Merriman. Top of the circle, Kylie Wilson. Dribble drive down the lane. Kicks it to Hallie Shane. Sadie Camp. 3 by Allison Inman. Off the rim, no good. Fighting for the rebound. Merriman has it. It's knocked away. Recovered by Hallie Shane. Knocked away. Neosho will throw an outlet pass to Ellick. And Ellick fouled by Sadie Camp. Couldn't stop her momentum.
No, they're going to call it on Ellick.
Oh, they are indeed.
Yeah.
Okay. Daniel Durst, not too much of an argument with his team up by 17 and 1:50 to play.
Good thing we're not going to a review.
No. No.
And that's going to be a 1-and-1 situation for the Cubs.
Although I'm hearing, not review, but shot clock in high school basketball in Missouri next year, maybe?
Just sounding more and more like it. Just
I know.
Not a purist, but, not in favor, but they didn't ask me.
Sadie Camp to the free throw line for a 1-and-1, connects on the first.
That just takes the little guy's advantage if they got one away because, make sure that you give possession to the better team every time in so many seconds. But,
Camp goes 1 for 2. They should have asked you.
Yeah, I don't know what rationale they used, but
yeah, they tried to call you, but you were fishing that afternoon.
Well,
here's
probably catching.
Steal by Kylie Wilson, racing to the other end, put it up too strong. Looked like she got fouled. There was no whistle. Neosho gets the rebound. They want to go down court to Ellick. Look at the hustle by Allison Inman, and that's going to go off the body of Ellick out of bounds, and credit Allison Inman for the hustle that time. And you take that with a minute and a half to go and your team down 16 points.
Yeah, could have very well just give it up to Ellick, but not so. And right before that, Wilson comes up with a big steal and goes down there. Has a shot at a layup, but it makes it a little bit too hard. But I'm telling you, the Cubs, I see a lot of good things, but playing like a young team are the Cubs, which they are.
That'll be a moving screen on Ariana Seeley, who had just checked in. Her second. Autumn Kennard coming in for Neosho. 1:23 to play in the basketball game. Neosho with a 16-point lead. Lady Wildcats are going to win their third in a row. They'll improve to 4-3. Monett will drop their third in a row, and they'll fall to 2-5. Here's Ellick. No question the player of the game tonight. Baseline jumper, bounces out. Offensive rebound, Washington. Follow shot, no good. Monett gets the rebound, and a foul on Washington for going over the back. Jasmine's first, team's eighth. We'll walk to the other end. Monett shoots the 1-and-1. Here comes Jaden Hohensee in for Monett, along with Jocelyn Ariola, 5'7" freshman, and Hannah Paris, a 5'9" freshman.
Number 24, Jocelyn Ariola. Number 25, Jaden Hohensee. Hallie Shane at the line.
Hallie Shane, 6 points. Those were all in the first half. Going to the line for a 1-and-1. Free throw, no good. Neosho the rebound. Washington then call for a travel.
Traveling violation. Checking in for the Lady Wildcats, number 21, Carly Kennard. And for the Lady Cubs, number 44, Julissa Villa.
Julissa Villa wearing 44 instead of 32. Ariola looking for Seeley. It's stolen by Neosho, and here in the final minute. Autumn Kennard for three. It's short. Scramble for the rebound. Held ball, possession to Monett. Again, Monett boys basketball coming your way on Friday night. They are hosting Neosho tomorrow. No broadcast of that, but we'll have Monett hosting Hollister on Friday, starting a little after 7. Monett at Webb City on Saturday at around 4 o'clock for a scheduled 4:30 start. And then Lady Cubs back here Monday. No broadcast of their game at Lamar on Thursday, but we'll be here for the Spokane at Monett game next Monday. And timeout, little substitution timeout here as they want to get Maddie Olson back in for Becklin Garrett. 31 seconds to play, 46-30. Neosho by 16. Carly Kennard to inbound. At the point, there's Carly Kennard, jumper no good. Hohensee can't hang on to the rebound. Back out to Autumn Kennard. And a move inside, shot no good for Avon Blair, out of bounds. Still no signal from Brandstetter. It's going to be Neosho ball. So Monett again playing a Class 6 school. Neosho Class 6 District 5. Their district will be at Nixa. Monett Class 4 District 12. The Lady Cubs will be hosting their district in late February. A miss by Blair, and that'll do it. Final score, Neosho 46, Monett 30. Our post-game show next on MHSCubs.com.
Founded in 1951, EFCO in Monett is a leading manufacturer of architectural aluminum, window, curtain wall, storefront, and entrance systems for commercial architectural applications. EFCO welcomes opportunities to build on its commitments to technology, innovation, and total satisfaction by keeping pace with the evolving needs of our customers. We want you to be a part of our team. Apply online, fcocorp.com/aboutus/careers. EFCO is an equal opportunity employer.
First State Bank offers Kasasa. Kasasa is free rewards checking. Earn high interest. Get cash back. Ask for Kasasa. First State Bank takes pride in meeting the needs of the communities they serve, whether it be a car loan, a home loan, a business loan, or electronic banking. From around the corner to around the world, it's the easiest way to bank from anywhere you can access the internet. Your business is appreciated at First State Bank, with locations in Purdy, Monett, Pierce City, Cassville, and inside the Monett Walmart Supercenter. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
A multiple Gold Cup winner as Missouri's best small daily newspaper, the Monett Times is your most trusted source for local news. For up-to-the-minute news and information, visit their website, monett-times.com, or follow them on Facebook and Twitter. Call 417-235-3135 to purchase a subscription or place a classified ad, or stop by the Monett Times office at 801 North Lincoln. The Monett Times, your hometown area newspaper since 1899.
Since 1950, Buchanan Funeral Home continues to serve families throughout Berry and Lawrence counties with unsurpassed compassion and care. They pledge to continue the tradition of trusted service with owner Jeremy Vanderball, along with Jeff James, Dwayne Guerin, and Rex Budd. Buchanan Funeral Home is a constant source of support and encouragement to the families they serve. If interested in a pre-arrangement or transferring an existing pre-arrangement to Buchanan Funeral Home, stop by 301 Euclid or call 235-3188.
Race Brothers Farm and Home Supply carries a complete line of farm and home supplies, including clothing, electrical, plumbing, lawn and garden, outdoor power equipment, tools, truck accessories, pet supplies, cattle handling equipment, farm fencing, toys, and much more. You'll find your service outstanding whether your needs are for home or acreage in the country. Family owned and operated since 1971, Race Brothers features 3 locations, including Springfield, Carthage, and South Highway 37 in Monett. You'll like the way we do business. Tell a friend.
Today is the day. After countless hours of research, cutting back expenses, and 9 months of anxiously waiting for her, today is the day you finally bring home your new car. It's also the day to protect her with an auto policy from Shelter Insurance. Our policies are competitively priced and include new car replacement coverage if anything were to happen to your new baby.
Ask Andy Brand about Shelter's roadside assistance.
Mike McClure, Dave Beckett back in Monett, and the Neosho Lady Wildcats get the non-conference road win over Monett by the final of 46-30. Neosho now 4-3, their 3rd win in a row. Monett falling to 2-5, their 3rd consecutive loss. Monett led 11-8 at the end of the first quarter. Neosho outscored Monett in the second quarter, 19-11. Lady Wildcats led by 5 at halftime break, 27-25. Third quarter dominated by Neosho. They held Monett to just 3 free throws, no field goals. They outscored Monett 15-3, led 42-25 after 3. And in the final 8 minutes, it was Monett outscoring Neosho 5-4. As the reserves were in for both teams, and Neosho gets the win 46-30 over the Lady Cubs. Big night for Neosho's 6'2 senior, Carly Ellick, who was an all-district player last year averaging 9 points, 8 rebounds. This year averaging a double-double, 18 points, 11 boards, surpassing those numbers tonight as she finished with a game-high 26 points. Becklyn Garrett came in averaging 12 points. She finished with 7. Autumn Kennard had 3. Rain Harris, 4. 4 points for Malin Garrett and 2 points for Reagan McIntyre. For the Monett Lady Cubs tonight, 3 players all with 6 points. Hallie Shane, Meredith Merriman, and Sadie Camp. 4 points for Allison Inman. 3 points for Ariana Seeley. 3 points for Abby Inman, and Kylie Wilson had 2 points in the ball game. 46-30 our final. We'll have more post-game coverage from Monett High School after this timeout.
Founded in 2002, 3D Corporate Solutions at 601 North 13th Street in Monett is one of the nation's leading providers of pet food ingredients. At the core of our business is a value-added, all-encompassing package not available anywhere else in the industry. Our partners choose us time and again because we resourcefully offer them a comprehensive array of products and services. Our team's professional experience allows 3D Corporate Solutions to create, produce, and manage all aspects of pet food ingredients for each unique partner's specific needs.
Mike McClure, Dave Beckett back in Monett. Final score, Neosho defeating the Monett Lady Cubs 46-30, joined by the head coach for Monett, Josh Klein. We'll talk about the start of the ball game first of all. Terrific 8 minutes. Monett led 11-8, jumped out to a 9-4 lead. Clearly an aggressive start for the Lady Cubs, denying Carly Ellick the basketball. She still had 6 of their 8 points, but kind of breaking this down by quarter. A terrific start for your ball club today against a pretty athletic Neosho team.
Yeah, Mike, I thought we had a great just in general, pretty good first half.
Yeah.
But came out, we shot the ball well, we were sharing the ball. We were limited. They didn't give up a lot of offensive rebounds early in the game. Yeah, had a really good start to the game.
Trailed by 5 at the half, 27-22, but actually led 22-21 late in the second quarter. Then Neosho went on that big run, scoring the last 6 points of the second, the first 8 of the third, and all 8 of those early third quarter points were by Carly Ellick. It's tough to guard a gal that's 6'2" and that athletic in the low post.
She's going to cause a lot of problems for a lot of people this year. They have, if you're doubled too much, they do have some people that can shoot the ball. But yeah, she's good. I don't know if she missed until I saw her miss a shot at the end.
Yeah.
But yeah, she did a good job tonight for them.
Well, offensively, what bright spots did you see out of your team tonight?
Well, I thought we broke their press. The press didn't really have an effect on us. I think their length did, but we got some good shots. Obviously, in that first quarter, we made a lot of them. We got a little bit tired in that second half, and we had some good 2-on-1s against that 1-2-2, and we just made a little bit of a bad pass here or there, or didn't put enough touch on it. But we did some good things, sharing the ball and finding, knowing where to go.
It's back in Big 8 conference play. You go to Lamar on Thursday. Of course, that game December the 8th at McDonald County was a conference game that you lost by just 3. And what do you know about the Lamar Lady Tigers this year?
I know they have a couple girls that did not play last year, and I know they've played a tough schedule. I think they're 2-4 or 3-4, something like that. But they're going to be tough. They have a good point guard and a couple big posts. Not quite as big as tonight, but they do have some good post play.
So you play a Class 6 school tonight. No question, Neosho just a little bit more athletes than what Monett had, but you learn by playing good schools like this. And I think tonight's game may benefit you come Thursday and next Monday when you play Spokane.
Yeah, I told him I thought the first half was the best half we've had all year, even though the last 2 minutes wasn't what we wanted. But yeah, we got to figure out how to put 2 halves together. I know right now, like Allison was working her tail end off, trying to guard the big girl, trying to push her out of there. And that kind of affects her on the offensive end. I think she had 2 or 3 points tonight.
Had 4.
4 points. So, we need her to score. But she's working so hard on the defensive end. I think that kind of gassed her. So we got to kind of find a happy medium in there.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Especially in the first quarter, we saw Kylie Wilson just running from coast to coast, getting steals, just creating havoc on both ends of the floor. Had the 2 points and got some early foul trouble with 2 fouls in the first quarter. But again, she just hustles.
Yeah, she came out. Yeah, she has a lot of energy. And that I wish she didn't get that second foul there. We had to sit her for a little bit. But yeah, she did a lot of good things tonight.
Appreciate the visit. Good luck up at Lamar, and we'll see you next Monday when you host Spokane.
All right. Thanks, Mike.
You bet. Josh Klein joining us here on the postgame show. It's a win for Neosho, 46-30. Back to wrap it up right after this.
For 50 years at Jimmy Mitchell Motors, my family has been dedicated to making our customers the best deal. We work to combine a low price with a great selection of quality vehicles and top-rated customer service to give you the best buying experience. Our focus is to make sure you're satisfied with your purchase. That's what kept us in business for 50 years, and we're committed to continuing on that tradition. At Jimmy Mitchell Motors, we're serious when we say nobody beats our deal.
Back one final time in Monett. The Neosho Lady Wildcats get the win over the Monett Lady Cubs, 46-30. Our thanks to Neosho coach Daniel Durst and to Monett coach Josh Klein for their help prior to tonight's game. Thank you to all of our sponsors for making our live and archive coverage possible. We cannot do these broadcasts without the support of the advertisers. To our listeners, please go into the sponsor's place of business. Tell them you heard their ad on MHSCubs.com or also on the video, the home broadcast that we do at the Monett Gym on the YouTube channel, Monett Cubs Live. Appreciate the sponsors so much. And again, to our listeners, please go tell those sponsors thank you for their support of high school athletics. Thanks to the folks in Monett for the courtesies extended to us, the superintendent, Dr. Mark Drake, high school principal Stephanie Heeman, and the athletic director, Darrell Bradley. Lady Cubs are at Lamar on Thursday. No broadcast of that game. The Monett boys will host Neosho tomorrow night. No broadcast of that game, but we will have boys basketball Friday night and Saturday afternoon. Friday night, Monett hosting Hollister. Pregame a little after 7 o'clock. It's a 3-game night. Freshmen at 5, followed by JV, followed by the varsity. And then a varsity-only game at Webb City as part of the Four-State Coaches Challenge. Monett will play the Webb City Cardinals. Scheduled for a 4:30 start, so hopefully we're on at about 4 o'clock Saturday from the Cardinal Dome in Webb City. Final thought from Dave Becca before we wrap this one up tonight.
Well, young team, played like a young team, played really well the first half, did the Monett Lady Cubs. Second half come out a little bit late out of the locker room, so to speak, but you're going to have that with some young kids, but that's why you play the Class 6 here in the non-conference, and you get them ready for the conference, and hopefully the Cubs can just get better and better as they continue to play, and these freshmen are going to get better and better. You can just tell that they know how to play ball.
At Class 6, District 5 at Nixa, we'll have Nixa, Neosho, Republic, Ozark, Kickapoo, Joplin, Glendale, and Carthage. Pretty loaded district. Monett, Class 4, District 12, which the Cubs and Lady Cubs will host. Aurora, Cassville, Mount Vernon, Reed Spring, Seneca, Monett. Been a while since the Cubs have hosted the district, and we're looking forward to that come late February.
That should be a pretty good district, and condolences to the Neosho to go to that powerhouse.
But you know what?
It's Class 6, you know. But the Cubs hosting it, you never know as the Cubs get better each game, and that's why everybody gets a chance to play and come out and play, and that's what you want to do.
Appreciate your visit and the help tonight. We'll see you down the road.
Yeah. I'll be looking forward to it.
Friday night was a no, right?
Friday night is Amador Roberts.
That's right. I knew you were headed somewhere on Interstate 44.
With Dana.
They're practicing free throw shooting at Great Southern Bank Arena as we speak, aren't they?
Yeah.
They'll get it turned around too. They will.
I'm confident they will. I'm confident they will. They're too good to continue to play the way they have been, and the coach can't make the shots.
No, absolutely not.
No.
So.
If they did, then Coach Klein, I'd put him up against anybody we've played so far.
Okay. Missouri Southern women and men will host Central Missouri tomorrow night at the Leggett Platt Athletic Center. Women's game at 5:30, men's game at 7:30. I promise you, in women's basketball, you will not find a better game in the country than two nationally ranked teams, Central Missouri and Missouri Southern. When the rankings come out tomorrow, Missouri Southern probably jumping from number 4 to number 3. Central Missouri was in the top 25. They'll probably jump up a couple of spots for the Jennies. And, of course, the Mules are always really good. The Jennies are always really good. Two great coaches, and really looking forward to the doubleheader tomorrow in Joplin. If you have the chance, come and see Missouri Southern women's and men's basketball teams this season. Final score tonight, the Neosho Lady Wildcats 46, Monett Lady Cubs 30. For Dave Beckett, for head coach Josh Klein, this is Mike McClure. Thanks so much for joining us. Good night from Monett High School.
You've been listening to Monett High School Sports on MHSCubs.com. Tonight's game was sponsored by EFCO, First State Bank, the Monett Times, Buchanan Funeral Home, Race Brothers Farm and Home Supply, Andy Brandt Shelter Insurance, 3D Corporate Solutions, Grand Tire, Wintech, Nessel Road and Roberts, Industrial Machine and Engineering Company, Randall, Mosry and Randall, Bennett Wormington Funeral Home, Post Electric, Freedom Bank of Southern Missouri, Lance Metlock, Missouri Farm Bureau, Blouse Family Dentistry, Tyson Foods, Friendly Tire, Quick Draw Gun, Architectural Systems Incorporated, the CPA Group, Shane's Heating and Air, Bass Equipment, Scott Smith Farmers Insurance, Play Power, Coast to Coast, Vaughn's JDV, Jimmy Mitchell Motors, Prime Cut, Jim Haston Edward Jones, Bruder Pharmacy, Crown Double K Realty, Scott Thrasher Shelter Insurance, Joe's Tree Service, Monett Glass and Mirror, Jamie Lynn's Dinners to Go, Monett Mufflers and More, Kay's Floral Affair and Gardens, Advanced Jiffy Machine, Windmill Ridge Golf Course, Price Cutter, Jack Henry, K Concrete, Schreiber Foods, Peppers and Company, Sonic Drive-In, Remax Properties, Morton Buildings, Bernie's Floral and Vintage Gardens, T-Shirt Snob, Monett Rental and Sales, Lili Asian Buffet and Dining, J&J Floor Covering, Jerry Sitton State Farm, Cox Monett Hospital, and the Monett Athletic Booster Club. MHSCubs.com is a division of McClure Broadcasting, LLC. For an up-to-date broadcast schedule, as well as to listen to the archived broadcast of this game, go to MHSCubs.com. Thanks for listening.